My name is Keshwani. That's Keshwani, Keshwani. We are here because we want to prepare for the SAT. We have been solving math problems and the grammar questions out of this book here, the official SAT study guide, the second edition. If you do not own this book already, purchase one immediately. You're going to need it. The problem that we are about to solve is the one that you will find on page number 413, and today is our lesson number 20. In case you are curious about what I said about the grammar questions, you can just type in this tag, type in SAT grammar day 1, and it will pop right up. You'll see the grammar questions that we've been solving together. Page 413. Now for those of you who have watched my videos in the past from day 1 through 19, you would know that I explained before that SAT is a standardized exam. And being a standardized exam, one of the characteristics of the standardized exam is that all the questions are arranged in the order of difficulty, in thirds. The first 1/3 are easy, the next 1/3 are medium, and the last 1/3 are hard. I'm going simplest with it, okay? You just have to be patient. This particular question, if you look at this particular section rather, if you look at the very top of it, it tells you how much time you have and how many questions you have. It tells you that you have 18 questions. Therefore, it looks like on the surface that since there are 18 questions, it looks like 1 through 6 will be easy, 6 through 12 will be medium, and then 18 will be hard. It looks like it. Because there are 18 of them, and I always tell you that they break it up into thirds. This is not true. Because in this particular section, this is only true if all 18 the questions that they give you are of the same type. In this particular question, that is no longer the case. Here, the first 8 questions are multiple choice questions, the first 8 of them. And then the next remaining 10, 9 through 18, first 9, 10, 11, 12, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and 18. 12, 13, 14, and 15, these are medium. And then 16, 17, and 18, these are hard. And those are called grade-in questions, where you have to grade in your own answer. Now, why is this information helpful? Or how is that information going to get you anywhere? Because if you were to work under the assumption that the first 6 questions are easy, you're going to end up making mistakes. You'll forget to slow down. The harder questions are going to have trap answer choices, and you have to slow down for it. There are 8 questions, and 6, 7, and 8 are very hard. 6, 7, and 8 are usually level 4 and level 5 questions. Here you're going to find usually level 3 and level 4. And here you will find level 1 and level 2. These are easy questions. First 3 questions are very easy. That's what we're going to do today. Let's get going. Enough of the talk. So on a scale of 1 through 8, not the scale of 1 through 18, on a scale of 1 through 8, the one that we're about to do is number 1. As we get close to the end of the multiple choice questions, 6, 7, and 8, you will see that they are extremely difficult questions. They are level 5 questions. You really have to slow down in order to make sure that you don't end up picking a sucker answer. Don't pick the first answer that jumps at you. That's why you have to know that you're in the hard area. In the hard area, never ever pick an answer that jumps at you. The answer that jumps at you is a sucker answer. It's a trap answer. You got to slow down. You got to take your time. Anyway, enough of that. Number 1 is very easy. As I told you, let's do it together. Remember that. Okay, number 1. It says, the pictogram above shows the number of new houses built in the city for each of the four different time periods from 61 to 2000, or a big freaking deal. How many new houses were built from 61 to 1990? 61 to 1990, alright. 61 to 1990. So we're looking for the first 3 periods. And each of this symbol here represents 2000. We just have to count how many there are. From 1961 to 1970, we have 2 of them, 2 of those symbols. And from 1971 to 1980, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 of those symbols. And then from 1981 to 1990, we have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of them. So 8 plus 2 is 10 plus 4 14. There are 14 of them. Each one is 2000. Each symbol represents 2000 houses. Therefore, it's 14 times 2. 2000 is 28,000. 28,000 houses is what were 28,000 houses were what was built from 1961 to 1990. That's all there is. Let's take a look at number 2. Enough of that. Number 2. We are told that this is 35, this is W, and this is 45. Well, we know that when two lines intersect, the opposite angles are equal. You should know that. When the two lines intersect, opposite angles are equal. And this angle equals this angle. Let's call them A. Angle A equals angle B, and angle C equals angle D. Angle C equals angle D, and angle A equals angle B, because they are opposite angles. So therefore, since this is 35, this angle here must also be 35. And since this is 45, this angle must be 45. And they're asking you, probably, what is W? What's the value of W? Well, that's very straightforward. We know the sum of the angles in a triangle is 180. The sum of the angles in a triangle is 180. So let's add them up. 35 plus 45 is 80. 35 plus 45 plus 80. So this must be 180 minus 80, or 100. W equals 100. That's all. 180, which is the sum of these three. You see, W plus 35 plus 45 has to equal 180, and therefore W equals 180 minus 35 minus 45, which is minus 80, so it gives you 100. That's all. That's it. We are done. I don't know why I had to do it out again. I already did it once. I will see you tomorrow on the next page, on page number 414. And here in this particular section, not in the previous section, the very first section that we did, we had 20 multiple choice questions. If we turn to the first section, I think it was section number 3, in the first section we had 20 multiple choice questions. And the 20 multiple choice questions, because there are 20 of them and they're all multiple choice questions of the same type, it takes a while before you graduate from easy to the medium questions. Because the first 7 are easy, the next 7 are medium, and the last 6 or so are hard. Here we graduate very quickly. First 3 are easy, and then we move in the medium one. Alright? I'll see you tomorrow.